Hey, before the podcast gets started, make sure to go cop some t-shirts. I'm gonna take you out to the website. YouTube demonetized me, so your boy broke as fuck. So if you want to help support me, hold on, let me pull this up. Oh, this is Stu's site. You can fuck with Stu too, but let me show y'all mine first. I'm the priority here, motherfucker. This is my shit. All right, so you got the Game Time tee, Game Time on the front, oversized tee, Teammacho on the back. You got the I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm not supposed to curse in the first minute, but fuck it. I'm already demonetized, niggas. Facts. So yeah, I'm not a fucking scientist. I'm a bodybuilder. Yeah, so whatever you want to fuck with it. If you don't want to fuck with it, that's okay too. So yeah, like if you want, hey, if you don't even support me, if you support Kane, if you like dogs, if you want Kane to stay on his diet, you know what I'm saying, keep getting brolic, keep getting buff, fuck with some t-shirts. All right. If not, Kane gonna be hungry. I'll put the camera on him, but he's sleeping right now. They don't. That's why I said buff. I'm like, they don't know what brolic mean. If you're not from New York, you probably don't know. But anyway, support Stu as well, because he do this podcast. And I like to support my friend's business. Unlike everybody else who go rock Gucci and all that shit, I rock with my boys. So go cop Stu stuff, beefstew.net. He got the Fear the Fro shirt. That's my favorite right there, Fear the Fro Stu. And then he got this serious bodybuilding one, beef stew with the abs and thighs. Oh, he cheaper than mine. His is $28. Damn. I gotta drop my rate up. I gotta match that rate. The motherfuckers cop my shit. But anyways, I don't want to make this too long. Teammacho.shop and beefstew.net. Fuck with your boys. Enjoy the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Stu's audio is probably gonna sound bad. Let me see what Stu's audio sounds like. Okay. What's up, Stu?
Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, not bad, not bad.
You're good.
Right.
Yeah. You got a long drive ahead of you, Stu?
25 acre.
Wait, you driving? You're driving to Texas? All the way?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a long drive. How many hours is that?
Well, we just went through Portland, so we're like 3.5 hours in. Oh,
damn.
I didn't hear you. How long is the drive total?
How long is the drive home?
Total. You kind of cut out.
39 hours.
Holy damn. Holy shit. Okay.
We're doing 5 days.
Okay, yeah. Smart. Yeah. Because if you try to consolidate that, it's not gonna be very fun.
You're gonna need a lot of dialed.
Yeah, we just picked up so many rock stars from the grocery store before we got on the road. We're going to be heavily caffeinated.
Yeah. Especially if you're pushing calories up. I don't know where your calories are, but if you're like pushing your food up, it's hard to stay awake on the long drive.
I'm going to be eating like 3-4 meals a day. I'm not going to try to stay on top of my shit during this trip. It's not going to happen.
It's going to be, yeah.
I train once or twice, but the problem is like I gotta drink like, I don't know, 40, 50 ounces of water to get it filled down. So I'd be pulling over to pee every 45 minutes, you know? It's just going to slow progress.
Yeah, it's going to add a lot of time to that drive.
Fuck that. Well, me and the boys, we're going to be in Texas whenever Nationals is. I think that's the 9th. Am I accurate?
Is it that soon?
I think so, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so Stu, we're gonna take it upon ourselves to just invite ourselves to your place, bro. We're gonna see. We're gonna see you there. All right. We didn't talk since Sunday, no. Stu's cutting out a little bit.
It's going to be pretty crowded then, I think. Talked about Wednesday?
You cutting out a little bit.
You do a podcast with Compton on Wednesday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did the Compton one on I think Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. But I just posted it Friday. Yeah. So we didn't talk about Sebum. I kind of want to wait for the other guy to hop on. They're gonna run like before I talk about Sebum doing open. But meanwhile,
Dude, like, you want to wait?
we could start now. Fuck it. We can start now. Fuck it. So okay. So the lineup. Do we have the whole lineup or close to it? Let me see. Let me pull it up. We should by now. Okay. Wait. What do you guys see right now?
I see Bodybuilders Without Borders profile.
Okay, good. Okay. Just trying to make sure, man. All right. Who would have the lineup? Which one of these pages usually have the lineup? Bodybuilders
They're
Without
not going
Borders.
to have it yet. They're gonna. It's still 2 weeks away from the show. They're going to have like the official IFBB document they release until.
Okay.
So,
Well.
there's Martin. There's Chris Bumstead. There's
You're totally breaking up, dude.
Yeah,
Marcelo.
he's definitely bringing them.
Ah, fuck.
We can kind of hear you though. Yeah. So you said Sebum, Marcelo. We got possibly Akeem, right? But
Hoffa.
A Hoffa for sure. Sean Clarita. Mm-hmm. I would say, right. I think it's hard to say because we don't know how he's going to look next to them. I think because he's big structurally, I don't think he's going to look that small until he stands next to who the bigger guy. I don't think Rafa. Honestly, seeing Rafa in person, I don't think he's super muscular, like out of this world. He's more muscular than Chris, but not by a huge amount. But Martin, I think Martin is quite a bit more muscular, just shorter.
I mean, I think Sebum's gonna lose on thickness to Martin. You know, structurally he can hang with pretty much anybody there.
Yeah. So, I mean, but I got to be honest. Even like Horse is a big guy. Like if he was shredded, I think he would look really. Yeah, that's the only thing. He hasn't been shredded. I think Sebum's highest could be as high as second. But he could be. I mean, he could be pretty low. I mean, if he's really giving up a shit ton of size, he could be as low as I don't know fifth. You know, these aren't slouches. You know, of course, everybody in his comments think that he's going to win the Open Olympia, but there is a difference. There is a difference.
I don't see any scenario where he beats Martin.
No. Even if he looks like so much better. And Martin doesn't look as good at the Olympia. I still don't see it. I got to be honest with you. I don't see it being around Martin.
Even if the Detroit Martin shows up and all-time best Sebum shows up, Martin still wins, in my opinion.
I think there's going to be a difference. You know. What about Stu?
Yeah, man. I mean, it just depends on whether they feed into the fact that it's Chris Bumstead, right? Because, like, no, I don't think he even belongs in that kind of lineup, muscularity wise, which, like, it's open bodybuilding. That's arguably the most important thing. You know, I don't think he's going to be close. But so like in that lineup, I think he could be in like fourth or fifth. But it's Chris Bumstead, so I don't know shit, man. They want to, give him a qualification to the Open Olympia, then, this would be a good place to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, if we're being honest, if it was anybody else, that was giving up that much muscle, they wouldn't even place top 5. You know,
No.
Granted, Chris does have some gifts structurally, but still, it's still body. I mean, shit. Samson had the crazy structure, but he was still getting second call out in Europe before he got big. You know,
if you think about it, Bumstead and Samson are the same height, but there's going to be 50 pounds difference between those two, right? Samson's 300 on stage. Chris is going to be what, maybe 250 here?
Yeah, I mean Samson or Regan. Regan didn't get any gifts for his structure when he was, when he was too light. He was just okay. He's too small. So, end of the day, I think him being Chris will play a factor, whether it's subconsciously or consciously. He's gonna get a better look than anybody. But I don't think realistically,
like objectively speaking, his arms are bad. Like, they're real bad. Yeah, not so much from the side, from the front. No, they're bad. I'm sorry, you can't do well and open. You have small arms. Like if you're anyone normal, right? Like that's a real important thing.
Stu, I think Stu had a huge structure, a great structure. If Stu comes in with 19-inch arms, you think Stu is going to get top 5? I don't think so.
No, it's like you kind of get DQ'd almost.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen anybody get penalized for having too big an arm.
No.
Nick Walker is absolutely right in that respect. He's like the only guy I can think of where it doesn't really. It almost looks a little off, with how big his arms are, but they still glaze him up for it. It's they still point it out as one of his best features, even though it's disproportionate. Objectively speaking, right? They're disproportionate to the rest of his body.
Yeah. In some ways, arms help you. If you're not super aesthetic, arms help you look more aesthetic, right?
Agreed.
I think if Kevin Levrone had a small waist, but it wasn't Flex Thriller waist. But his arms are so big that low key it made his waist look better, right?
I think Nick's big arms almost negate his waist.
It makes his waist look better. I think so. I think if he had smaller arms, his waist would look bigger, right? Yeah. If you don't have muscular limbs, it's gonna throw off your waist. You know what I'm saying? But now that being said, not to be harsh on Bumstead, I think he has a phenomenal physique, but it's a different division, man. It's a different division altogether. So if we're gonna say Rafa is under muscled at high 250s, and he's a couple inches shorter than Chris, then how can we say, if he just comes in a little fuller at 250, huh?
I don't think it's under muscled. 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, yeah, but I don't think you can say that anymore. I think he had a conditioning issue at the Olympia. Sure. His glutes and hams were not hard.
Yeah, I guess it depends who you compare him to. I mean, if you compare anybody to Samson, they're gonna be undersized. But that's just Samson is the only one fucking 300 pounds, on stage. Yeah, Rafa would probably look bigger if he was harder. I think he gained a lot of tissue. I think they're still coming in a little bit too big, which I don't think is helping them at all. But
do you think that's the strategy though? Do you think because it's new tissue, they're not pushing him down too far because they don't want to lose it?
I think so. I think so. I mean, that's what it looks like. Honestly, I thought because Neil can get people in shape. So I feel like he's choosing to do that. But we don't know. We don't know what he looks like shredded at this point. No. Maybe he loses. I don't know. Maybe he loses a lot. Yeah. So some people. We saw Andrew shredded once, and he lost a lot. So maybe they feel like he needs so much tissue to offset that lanky look. Yeah.
Or even when Nick did the Arnold the other year, right? Yeah. I mean, he came in more shredded, but it wasn't a better look for him, and the judges basically said that too.
I feel like they should reward that though. I don't know. I feel like if you go the extra mile, like Stu, would you rather Nick come in like the Arnold or come in like New York? You know, I I think Peeled. I think Peeled. Why wouldn't Peeled be better? Unless Sean Clarita came in like Peeled, but like way too flat. That's a whole different story. I don't think Nick was that flat. I just think his legs don't have like good sweeps to it. But I mean, he was Peeled, bro. I don't know. I still think that was a great look personally.
Hold on.
Huh? Oh. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that one.
He was too small. Like I think he was over dieted.
Oh, who, Nick?
Yeah, Nick. And I think
Arnold?
Clarita was over dieted.
Oh, okay.
Olympia, and both of them, you know. So like, it wasn't like a peaking issue. Like they just lost muscle tissue during those preps.
Is that a Jansen issue?
I don't know. I don't know. Back then it wasn't, but now we're gonna look at everything to it through a different lens now, right?
Yeah,
it's what we do.
Basically, Quint caused Jansen to retire.
Well, but you know why I don't have a problem with that, because he just said facts from his point of view, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he blamed him necessarily, like oh, this guy fucked up my career. Just this is what happened. I mean, this is just the facts. You know, he
didn't trash him. He just said what happened. You know, and can't argue with facts.
It sounded almost like he was trashing him just because what happened was just not good. but that's not his fault.
No.
The most important thing Quint did was he put he kind of put it out there that you don't need some big name coach necessarily. So these guys aren't the people that we idolize them to be. You know, there's people who are better and worse, more and less consistent, but I mean, a lot of it, it's just something to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
We put way too much stock into this stuff, I think. That should be the main takeaway.
Yeah, but me and Compton talked about that on the last episode. Just in general, he's like, he doesn't believe, which I don't believe either. Just because you're the top coach, let's say even you have the most Olympias or the most wins and most pro cards, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a better coach than the guy who doesn't have any pros, right? I mean, you might just be in a position where you're a great marketer, or you just had a lot more opportunities, right? Most people would assume that Chad and Aceto and Matt are better coaches than, let's say, Blue or Compton or who's another Justin Harris, let's say, some shit like that, right? They would assume that because they're millionaires and shit, and they have all the top clients, but it's not. Those two things aren't necessarily what they say correlation and causation.
Yeah,
you know, it doesn't always mean that. I think Hani is a great coach, but Hani is the great marketer, 100% a great marketer. You know, that's also why he's very successful. You know, listen, Blue and Compton aren't they aren't marketers, bro. They just aren't. They don't really care to market anything. That doesn't make you any less knowledgeable or more knowledgeable. I think the knowledge is pretty even across the field. Most of them have the same knowledge. You know, some of them even learn from each other, right? A lot of coaches should. Hani learned from Chad. You know, Matt learned a lot from Compton. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people learn off of each other and put their own spins on it. By the end of the day, the knowledge is pretty baseline, pretty consistent across the boards. It's just how much energy are you willing to put in your athletes? How bad do you want to see them win? I think this is why.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. There are better and worse coaches, and I can say without a doubt that Blue is a better coach than Jansen is, right? But when so and so, when everyone's throwing names out there about like who Quinn should work with next, right? And Quinn's just like fuck off. I don't want to work with anybody right now, which is telling, that you should be listening to that. Like nobody's throwing out Blue's name because Blue doesn't throw his name out. He doesn't make a point to. He doesn't care to. He certainly has his opinions, mostly privately held, about all this stuff that's going on. But like, he's not like putting his name out there as like I'm going to be the guy. Like, he doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
He's interested in the craft, not in his name or his brand or anything like that.
Look, Samson won the Olympia this year with his wife coaching him. So what does that tell you?
Yeah,
exactly.
dude, we should be paying attention to this like more than anything. Like, like the takeaway from this year is don't idolize these gurus so much.
Yeah. I mean, Bumstead had his brother-in-law do most of his career.
Mm-hmm.
Ian has said plenty of times, I'm not a career coach, so he doesn't even consider himself a coach. But he coached Bumstead to Olympias, right? So at the end of the day, he's invested for the right reasons. This is literally his brother. You know what I'm saying? So I see how Blue is with his clients. He wants them to win more than himself. I mean more than themselves half the time. So there's something to be said about that. I think that's what makes Boss, at least from the outside looking in, a good coach. He seems like he gives a fuck. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, he's popular now, but not because of himself. He was never. He's been doing this. People don't even know. He's been coaching for a long time. Nobody
he's not
knew
a marketer.
Exactly, because he does zero marketing. Nobody knew him. People only know him now because his clients are pushing him, and I guess the bodybuilding world is pushing him. But he's not pushing himself. I've never seen him actually do any promo whatsoever. People are asking him to be on the podcast. He's okay, sure. I mean, he's not putting him up. I feel like Martin made put him out himself basically to the open guy. I feel like Martin is the one that kind of put him out there. He keeps talking so highly about him. Same with Nathan. Like his own clients put him out there, not himself, which is really telling. That tells you a lot about somebody. They don't have to market themselves because their clients always have great things to say about them. So I haven't heard one bad thing about Boss, which is really good to hear. But unfortunately, now he's getting to a point he might be getting too popular. So if you want to work with him before, it's gonna be tough now. It's gonna be tough now.
Hey, I gotta jump, guys. Okay, see you in a bit.
Yeah. Okay, you good? Do your thing. Yeah. We should have more people jumping on in a few.
Yeah, my buddy Ditto Shack signed up with Boss recently, and he's really, really happy with things. And I've seen him like off the rebound grow a ton with Boss. Like he's looking the best I've ever seen him. So
Boss doesn't seem to have like a method. He seems to be really good at knowing what everybody needs specifically.
Yeah.
Which is because I can't get a feel on what he likes to do. It seems like everybody's super from hearing him talk and watching people's videos. It's so different what everybody does. I've seen Nathan carb up like crazy, just like insane amount of food, and I've seen like maybe like Bonak do something completely different. So and I went to see him working with Sean Cloida from what I've seen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just touching on Bumstead again, I don't know if you saw the latest, but Bumstead is pretty realistic himself. He said, I don't think I'm going to win the Prague Pro. Oh, yeah. See, go up to the top. I think they probably have what he said. Go up more.
You better have it somewhere.
Yeah, it's at the top. It's like, yeah, that one in the middle. Read that.
I haven't given up on that for the first time in 10 years. Yeah. I think this is why Bumstead gets respect from bodybuilders, not only like the teenagers, right? Because he respects the sport. He understands the sport. He respects it. He gets it. Maybe his fans don't get it per se, but he gets it, and he's always humble. He's confident, but he's humble. He understands the perspective, whereas some people might not get it. They might say, well, this is bodybuilding. They're like, Not necessarily. I mean, he could be. I think he could be a top Olympian. Like obviously, if he gave the amount of time it takes to get there, just that this right now just isn't it yet. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Isn't it yet?
And,
But
and now he's training with Martin every day, so he knows what he's up against, right? So
exactly.
yeah,
You know, now with this, once we see his physique, I think he's gonna have a physique worthy that could possibly win like a smaller open show, depending who's there. I just got to see how big he is. I've seen him in person, and I will say he's bigger than I expected him to be. I will say that. So if that translates to the stage, that's just the part I don't know, because the height and it's just so different. There's not a lot of tall guys though, besides Horse MD. So if he sticks out with the height and width, that's going to play to his advantage for sure.
I mean that quarter turn there looks pretty nice though.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he had a pretty much flawless physique.
Yeah, the front lat spread probably beat anyone in the show.
I would say he probably beats most open guys in every criteria besides size.
Yeah,
but the size is such a big difference, right?
Yeah,
that so that's what I mean. If he closes the gap, if he was like 265, I mean, he would win open shows for sure. I mean, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
and I don't think it'll be that hard for him to get that. I think maybe one offseason he could do that, because he's been holding himself back.
true. Hey, speaking of size, how do you think Keon would have done in the Open this year?
See, everybody has such a different opinion. I honestly, I think Keon is way better than some people think he is. I think everybody agrees, standalone, him by himself is a top 5 physique. The only thing we don't know is the comparisons, how he stacks against other people, right?
Yeah.
Now, before the whole Derek and Hottie thing, Antonio thing, I probably would have said, I think he's going to be too small. But after seeing Derek in 1 year do it, Derek was, obviously he didn't weigh 212 on stage. Keon is lighter. But lighter, he still looks, compare Keon at 212 to Derek in 212. Derek weighs quite a bit more in 212, but Keon looks quite a bit bigger, actually.
Yeah.
Keon,
I think he told me he was 205 or 207 for this year. So
yes, if you look at the scale, he looks like he's giving up way too much, but I don't think it's going to translate. I remember Keon with that Dragons there, and I'm talking to him. I'm looking at him. I'm like, how much you weigh at the time? I don't know, maybe like 215. And I'm like 300. And I'm looking, I'm like, I got this man by about 90 pounds, and he legit looks bigger than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck can you look bigger than somebody that's outweighing you by almost 100 pounds?
Yeah, man. I honestly think he has, pound for pound, the best physique in bodybuilding, period, right now.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would agree would agree with that,
Yeah.
The only physique he won't be able to beat because the beautiful shape and the size, I would say, would be Samson.
Right. Structure so much bigger.
I think he could beat anybody else. Like not this moment, but him with, I don't know, 10, 15 more pounds. I think he's going to be battling for the Olympia personally.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a height contest. I don't think it's a weight contest. I think it's a physique contest.
Yeah.
It is a muscle contest. You have to have the tissue. But he's not short muscle tissue. He's just not heavy.
Yeah.
That's the difference, All right, let's go back to see what's going on here. I keep seeing them talking about some 212 guy.
Which guy?
I think it's this guy. They keep.
Is he 212? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy who, so in a span of 6 hours, he won his pro card and won the pro show.
Oh, wow. But was he like that good?
He looks pretty good. I mean, it's not like a super strong show, but he looks pretty good. He looks like he might be Fuad's cousin, to be honest.
He kind of looks like that. Yeah, I mean, for amateur bodybuilder 6 hours ago, That's pretty impressive. That's really impressive, actually. Yeah.
You notice when he hits his back shots, he's not like fully squeezing his glutes. He's doing it like in between, But he seems to be able to kind of like still like flex them hard enough that they show good detail while kind of like pushing the hips back a little bit,
Do you think that's worth it? The whole hip back thing?
I don't know. Like some people, it looks good. Some people, it doesn't. I think it depends on the person. It definitely fills in that gap with the adductors, but then like it kind of, I don't know, man. I think most of the judges I've talked to, they prefer to you to just push the hips forward and squeeze the glutes.
Just squeeze it.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I could think of, if you're not in true shape, and you have really weak hammies, maybe. Yeah. But then the truth is that if you're not in true shape, then you're not gonna win anyways.
Yeah.
Like you think you're gonna bamboozle judges, but oh, he looks so good now that he's not squeezing his glutes. You know, I don't think it's gonna really work. Now, there's a variation that Keon does that I think that works. What he does is he doesn't throw his hips back, but he doesn't open his legs wide. You know how back in the days they used to take a step back?
Yeah, the legs way back, like Dorian Yates.
Yeah, so he pushes it back, and he's able from that angle to squeeze his glutes and show the adductors. Whereas back when Dorian did it, they didn't squeeze their glutes. They would just flex their hamstrings. So he's able to flex his hamstrings, glutes, and adductors by the way he does it. So that's something I noticed. Not many people can do that, but Compton tried to teach me, but at the time I didn't get it. I was in prep. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do all of that.
It's tricky, man. I tried playing around with it, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's there was a point in prep where I found that if I didn't flex my glutes at all and I just flexed my hamstrings, that I looked better. So it's like you know how it is. You get to the end of prep, you start every post changes. All of a sudden, you're doing a different, most muscular. You know how that goes. You start.
Sometimes you're even switching sides. Oh, now I think my left side looks better on my side chest.
Bro, you start to lose your shit. I'm like, let me squeeze my clavicles a little bit more. And sometimes it gets better, and sometimes you just fuck up the pose, but you can't tell because you're kind of in your own head. It's
good to have a posing coach at that point.
Yeah. I think his glutes are peeled. I just don't think he's squeeze flexing
exactly. At all. But who can do it and still have like a ton of detail in their glutes, almost like the squeezes, that Oleg Krivy.
Yeah, but because he's so peeled, bro.
Yeah,
he's huge and he's so peeled that man can do no wrong with that pose. He's always going to be peeled. Even Roman, he doesn't really flex his glutes. He kind of steps back a little bit, but come on, Roman is always gonna have. He has shredded glute standing and relaxed.
Yeah. Do you remember Lucas Osladil?
Yeah, he would do the glute roll.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody else do that, man.
I would love to learn how to do that. I don't know why, but it just shows like supreme control, body control. But I don't know how he did it, but he did the fucking glute roll.
Or like Cormier would do that ab roll thing, I
used to be able to do that when I was younger and smaller, but eventually you build so much muscle, you can't do that to yourself.
Bro, I can't even pull a proper vacuum, man. Forget it. Doesn't matter how hard I try.
so when I see people even like Keon, there's one thing to pull a vacuum. Like, let's say there's a difference between let's say Samson or Hadi vacuum. That's like an open bodybuilder vacuum. Yeah. Right? But the way Keon pulls it, I'm like, how the fuck do you pull it that deep, motherfucker?
That's like a classic vacuum.
Bro, that's intense, bro. I'm like, I can't see how that's possible. And he doesn't have like a huge rib cage, right? You know how Wesley has that big rib cage?
Yeah.
I feel like that's easier to pull a vacuum, but Keon has like no waist and he's pulling a fucking vacuum. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. How you? And if you pay attention, most people, let's say Samson, for instance, if they make him hit it long enough, he'll change the variations or reset. Because, bro, how long are you going to hold the fucking vacuum, right?
Yeah.
Keon won't move. Keon will be like this. Like, how the fuck is he holding his breath for that long, motherfucker?
He's probably figured out a way to just completely breathe from his chest and stay in the pose.
He has to, bro. Because he pulls it in the front relax, front double, and front lat spread now.
Yeah.
Think about it. but by the time I do the front relax and I go into the front double, I can't hit it again because I can't breathe at that point. So to
Yeah.
do it again for the front relax, but I'm like, oh, this is he has to know some tricks because that's impossible. You're gonna pass the fuck out.
Maybe because he started in classic and he was hitting it then, he kind of like kept it because he kept practicing since then. And, he kind of needs to hit that vacuum because, like, his ab structure, that's the only flaw in him, really. He's got the gap in his abs, right? So,
he has to. This is crazy, right? If he hits the vacuum, he has the best front relaxed front double, probably in the entire IFBB.
Yeah.
If he doesn't hit the vacuum, he probably would drop down to like 10th place as far as front doubles.
Yeah, it's almost a necessity for him.
He has to. Yeah, he has to pull it. Yeah. But because it's such a stark difference.
Now Andrew, on the other hand, he can hit his freaking abs like crunch down on the front double, on the front lad. Just any shot like his abs are crunched down, it's gonna look good.
But I noticed his abs are so good that at Texas he wasn't even crunching down, and it looked like he was crunching down.
Yeah, man. I'm actually kind of like similar in a way. I have like really thick abs, so even if I'm pulling a partial vacuum, you can still see the full like six pack, right? Yeah.
I thought that was crazy because I'm like, you know how he used to hit the front double with the tilts?
Yeah, it looks so much better straight on.
I didn't like that. Sean Roden is the only man that should hit it like. Kai Green kind of hit it like that. Anybody else who tried that, it doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. But
it just kind of throws out the symmetry in a way. Like, I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird. So I text, I'm like, he's hitting it different. What's he doing different? I'm looking. I'm like, oh, he's not crunching down on his abs. His abs just look like that, just all the time. He wasn't pulling it up too high. He was kind of neutral, kind of just like
yeah.
It didn't even look like the man was flexing at Texas. He was so like hard and full. It looked like he was pumped without even doing him. Just walking around, he looked like he was flexing. His arms were just jumping, and he was hitting. You know how he's super like relaxed. He was barely hitting the poles. He kind of like just like no. He wasn't shaking. He wasn't making a face. He was actually at one point he was laughing.
Why was he so much like his posing seemed way worse at the Olympia than it was in Texas?
Yeah, because there's a fine line between relaxed and fucking. It looks like you don't want to be there.
Yeah,
he's usually relaxed but confident and poised and locked in. For some reason, at every single Olympia, he looks like he almost doesn't want to be there.
Yeah,
it's the weirdest thing ever because, like I said, he's always chill. He's not somebody who's going to get really like Sean Roden. He's not going to get really emphatic. Yeah, but there's always like a confident look. At the Olympia, he almost looks upset.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I know they didn't have his music, but that was in finals. The whole show, he just didn't look very. Maybe it's the call outs. I don't know what it is. Something throws him off at the Olympia. He's always kind of just his physique doesn't look like it has the same pop, and then mentally, mentally he just seems a little out of it. So I'm not sure why that is, but hopefully he figures it out because. In person, man, Andrew still has the most impressive physique I've seen. Mm-hmm. I just haven't seen anything like it. In video, sometimes he looks a little tall and lanky. In person, it looks like a perfect physique. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like really low body fat. I think maybe he has a little bit of body fat to go, but he looks hard. Like especially for a dark skinned guy, he has like his skin. Mm-hmm. Texture looks really good. Like the way it wraps around the muscle, it looks like tight. It looks good. He has a really insane look in person.
How he looked in Texas would have been a different outcome at the Olympia if he showed up like that. I
think so. I don't.
After Texas, some people even were thinking he could win the Olympia this year.
I got to be honest. I don't say shit like that usually because I'm like, no, that sounds crazy. But after seeing it for myself. I never, when people say he could win Olympia, I'm like, I think he's getting to a certain age and he's going to have too many gaps to fill. I didn't see it. Seeing him in person at Texas, I honestly started believing, okay, I think he could win this pretty soon, actually. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen most of these top guys, and I'm like, nobody could beat that. Like, how the fuck could? At that
Yeah.
point, I was like, he looks bigger than Samson because he has a bigger structure than Samson. But
I was a
at
believer
the
after I saw him in Texas. I'm like, yeah, maybe he could, you know?
me too.
Yeah.
But at the Olympia, he didn't look bigger than Samson, man.
No, he
He did
didn't.
not. He Samson looked bigger, rounded, the whole nine. But
Yeah.
I still can't even figure out what looks different between Texas and Olympia because it's almost like he looks softer and smaller, and I'm like, how is that even possible, right? Like, what could you do to look smaller and then not as hard? So I
Honestly, I
couldn't
think
figure
it's
it out.
cortisol, man. Like
Stress.
I think the pressure of the Olympia just gets to him, you know. And then like in Texas, he knows, yeah, I'm gonna go in and win the shit easily, you know. And he looks so like confident and dominant, you know.
That sounds like Cedric. Like,
Yeah,
okay, like, see, he's calm, but he's confident and he's
yeah,
He at the Olympia, but even his ab control wasn't on point. I was like, I've
uh,
never seen
yeah.
Andrew not control his abs. So
That's
something
a
was,
crazy shot. Yeah,
yeah. He should hold it a little bit longer too because
I know.
you know,
I noticed he wasn't holding his poses for that long. I'm like, why, bro? Like they look so good. Like he hit his most muscular for like half a second.
yeah. I'm like, his front poses are so good. I'm like, hold that shit longer,
Yeah,
you know.
the side chest is
And
still whack though.
yeah, no, it's still really not good. But Texas look was so good, honestly. As even though he's hitting it wrong, he still look crazy in the pose. He, and I don't like how he hits this neither.
Yeah,
The wrist thing, it doesn't look good on him. But like I said, he looks so good here that
yeah, it doesn't matter.
me when I was watching this, it looked every pose like he wins every pose easily. I'm like, this is fucking
Honestly,
crazy.
even the glutes here are like hard enough, you know, to be like,
That's what I'm
you know,
saying.
yeah,
I think he's hard, but he has some body fat on his body still because
yeah,
his skin looks almost dry, but he
yeah.
has some body fat. I would say, you know,
That's the
some people.
nicest. That's a nice one. That varied side tricep like Rodin. That's
Yeah, that's a good one.
oh, this is
Some
like this is an insane shot too. Man, he's got
this
so many good shots. Yeah,
some people say he needs to bring his legs up. I mean, if you're talking about hamstrings, yes, but quads, I really don't think he needs to bring his quads up.
the quads look good
Personally,
here, but then
they
at the
do.
Olympia, Samson seemed to have a
Yeah,
lot more quad sweep than him. So
he did. Yeah. So let's look at the Olympia. Yeah, that look. It probably needed to be tighter, a little bit tighter, a little leaner. But that's the thing. Can you keep all of that while getting harder? Is the thing. So let's see. He literally looks smaller, but not as hard.
yeah,
You know, the town looks great.
the
Skin looks
lighting's
good.
obviously different, but it definitely doesn't look the same.
No, it doesn't. So yeah, even his glutes and side leg look less,
Yeah,
not as hard.
is he hitting? Okay, yeah, yeah. This it's just yeah, it's just kind
Okay,
of off.
look at his chest. Remember in Texas, all of this shit was striated when he hit
Yeah,
that. All that shit was rippling. Yeah, like you said, the lighting and camera is different, but there's no way you're gonna miss those shots. Oh, his glutes look decent though.
yeah,
But yeah, you can't miss those striations. That shit was pronounced in Texas.
yeah.
So it's a different look. I don't know.
The whole demeanor is different too.
Even his posing routine is he's hitting the poses in a different manner, different order. Everything is different. Yeah.
Do you think it's because he knew his physique was off that he had that demeanor?
It's hard to say. I have to agree with you. I really think it's a mental thing because the physique is his physique. I
Yeah,
think he doesn't, from my understanding, he doesn't push gear hard. He doesn't push direct hard. He doesn't push anything that hard. So I don't think his body would get tired. You know how people get tired?
yeah,
I don't think that would be a thing. Like Samson, from what I hear, Samson doesn't push things the envelope that crazy, and Samson's able to do a bunch of shows and continue to improve.
yeah.
You know, and Andrew has been improving. Just the Olympia is his only. Every other show he does, which is the Texas all the time,
Yeah.
He gets better every Texas by quite a bit,
Hmm.
you know. But the Olympia still, because this Olympia still isn't as good as Texas last year. Forget this year,
Yeah.
you know.
No, you're right.
Even Texas a year ago was a better look than this, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, shout out to Andrew. I still think Andrew has. I think he possibly has even more potential than Samson, but he is older. So structurally, I feel like there's more he could do.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's gonna be able to get it done. If I'm being
Yeah, I'm
honest.
definitely not going to write him off, but he's got to figure out how to show up at the Olympia like he does in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. Shit. Some people wrote off Samson, you know, and
Yeah.
look what
Yeah.
Samson did.
Yeah.
So all right, let's do. Let me see if. So yeah, the rumor is that Ramon is gonna be in Prague as well, but we don't know for sure.
I mean, I think that would be a good move. You know, like he was a guy who was always like struggling to make weight in classic and never looking his best because of that cap. So maybe, you
The
know, if
facts.
he doesn't have that, he looks a whole lot better too. And then maybe he's pushing Bumstead, you know?
I think it would benefit him even more than Chris.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, this is Photoshop. They photoshopped it.
Yeah,
All right.
that looks like way too big.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is Chris without a vacuum. I think I like the vacuum better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he won his pro card.
And he was doing the hip spec thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your glutes won't be, but his legs do look a lot bigger. The hamstrings look a lot bigger
Yeah.
this way. I still don't think it's a better look though.
No.
I still prefer the new one.
Yeah, he looked a lot smaller here.
Yeah, yeah. He used to be. I think his legs were bigger. Like he was more. He was like bottom heavy back then.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
balanced out more.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was what I was talking about. Like Horse has an insane physique if he's on point, but when he's not on, like at Arnold, I didn't notice any of this crazy shape.
No.
You know.
Actually, if I'm just looking at this picture here, I have Horse winning.
Yeah, but the crazy part is they have almost the same exact physique. Just one is bigger, rounder, bubblier. Like I mean, obviously his legs sweep
Quad
like
sweep here.
crazy. Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at like their build, I mean, even though Horse's arms is a lot bigger than Chris, on his body, his arms aren't like a crazy huge strong point, right? Even though in comparison they're a lot bigger than Chris, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like this is what Chris would look like at 260, you know?
Yeah.
Low key. Let me see the other poses. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty. Even this is similar. Just this is bubblier.
Yeah.
Chris hits it a little better, but this fucking side leg is crazy. Holy shit!
Horse has good calves too. Huh?
Yeah, Horse has potential, man. I think he has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But you know, if you have one bad showing, you kind of get written off.
Yeah.
You know, but understandably so.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if we got any newsworthy stuff. If not, we'll do some questions.
Does anybody know who Nick is going to go with coaching wise now?
No, I think he knows. I haven't asked him. I don't know if he would. I don't know if he would tell me if I asked him. But I mean, if he did tell me, I wouldn't say it publicly. I wouldn't say it publicly unless he said it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure some people know.
Yeah.
But if I mean, I couldn't even guess. I don't think he would stay in Cam Jansen. Who would make sense? I mean, I don't think Hani would take him, being that he has two of his guys in the open.
Plus, Nick is with Raw Revive, right? Hani likes, with the exception of Chris, he wants all of his athletes to be in Evogen, right?
For the most part, yeah, that's kind of his thing. Yeah, I can't think of a. Stefan works with Martin. I don't think he would work with Martin and Nick. That seemed like a conflict of interest a bit. Yeah, I can't think of it. It'll probably be somebody who is not super popular. He's not working with Milos.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody who has a similar kind of Matt Jensen kind of thing, like guy bring guys in shape. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of a Chad. No, no,
Is
I
Chad
don't know,
even in the
man.
scene right now? Like, I don't know.
Not really. I don't even know
Yeah.
if Chad is. Oh no, I heard Chad is not feeling well. I heard he's
Oh,
going through like some health things, so he's probably
yeah.
some health struggles. So I don't think he's coaching anybody at the moment.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
you know. Well, Hani, I don't know, man. Hani might not be able to pass up on Nick because Hani he likes to market. He likes to marketing. That would be great marketing if he could find a way to work with them without him being on the brand. You know,
Yeah. Well, Nick
that's
just
a
signed with New Tech at the Olympia. You probably saw that.
yeah. I did see
Yeah.
yeah on the spot.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see if we have any questions. The guys didn't jump on. Let me see. No, they didn't make it. Next one, next time.
Yeah.
Oh, but before we get to questions, do you have any plans for next year, show wise?
I think
Any
I'm going to
put?
take the year off, man, because the past 3 years I've just done so many shows and I haven't taken a full like year off season, you know.
When was the last year you took off?
Like more than 3 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
while.
Like maybe
You know
4 years.
what? Bodybuilding is fucking addictive as hell, bro.
It is.
It's like I always tell myself, okay, this year I'm gonna take a year off it, and I haven't since 2019. I've competed every year, I believe, since 2019, and I haven't got myself because if you lose, you're like, fuck this, I'm gonna come back
Yeah.
better and win. If you win, well, now you won, so you got to pro. Now you're pro. You got to do the same shit. It never changes. So you get on this hamster wheel and you can never get off. And this is the first year that I kind of feel like I disconnected a little bit mentally. I just needed to. I feel like I needed to. My fear is that if I take a full year off, I don't know if I'm gonna have the same killer instinct, man.
It could be good or it could be bad because I've seen some people like really focus in their off season and make major improvements, but then I've seen other people like, why did you take time off? You've made less
Off.
progress now, you know?
I think that's my fear because I feel like since I've been competing every year consistently, I've been a better bodybuilder. Not that I'm adding more tissue per se than I was before, but I'm getting better at the actual stage part, which
Mm-hmm.
is for me is more of my focus because off season until like 6 weeks out, I think is when I look my best. And
Mm-hmm.
the peaking process, the final weeks is usually when things go south, you know. So I think there's benefits. There could be benefits in both, depending, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that burnout, you wanna not get to the point where you feel burnt out. But for me, if I feel like if I take too much time off, I don't know if it's gonna happen for sure. But I'm nervous that I'm gonna get a little bit too comfortable in the off
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
I, as I get toward the end of the off season, I feel myself kind of becoming like a civilian. You know, I don't want to become a fucking a normie. You know,
Yeah.
and when I start getting the urge to just hang out and chill and relax and let me just combine my arm day with my back day and let me
Yeah.
yeah. So let's see, but as long as you're focused, I mean, you should make more progress than right in that
Yeah.
amount of time.
When you
Yes,
have a show looming, you have a different drive, like with everything, you know?
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think you could probably relate. Sometimes you can get a little crazy. You
Yeah.
know, you can get a you can get a
100%.
little too hyper focused. You don't care about your credit. You don't care about your finances. You just bodybuilding, fuck everything else. And you're like,
Yeah.
it helps get the job done. But I'm like, damn, should I be doing that at this? I'm not 25 anymore. I have a life that I have to attend to some
Yeah, man,
extent.
I got a 10-year-old son too, right?
Oh, you see.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like it's kind of like
yeah,
well, you want to be all in, but can you really be all in?
yeah.
Yeah. This was
That was
which
national. The last one I did
that was last year or this year?
this year. Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah,
yeah. All right. So you're gonna take next year off,
yeah. That's my
and
plan. Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna try to stick to it.
and then you're gonna come back 2026, and you know what show you want to do 2026?
I'm thinking Arnold Amateur 2026 because I heard good things about it. So
Have you ever done North Americans?
yeah, I did actually. I got second place the last time I did it. You know who beat me? That Fonzo. You know that guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Because he turned pro that year, right?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, dope. Okay, dope. Yeah.
yeah. He was
I
good,
know
man.
him.
I mean, he was like a little bit lacking in like the legs, but like his structure was crazy, bro. His waist was tiny. Yeah,
Is he tall? How tall is he?
he's tall. Yeah, he's like probably like 6'1".
Yeah, he looks tall.
Yeah,
The last time I seen him, he competed this year as a pro, didn't he?
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He looked like he filled out quite a bit.
he
right?
did. Yeah, yeah,
Because North Americans, he looks. Once you look tall, that kind of tells you that you got to fill out a little bit more,
yeah,
right? You don't want to look tall.
yeah,
But this last show, I was like, oh, that's a pretty good job because he's in his 40s. You know how old he is?
yeah. I believe he is. Yeah, yeah. It's like
So
early 40s.
I didn't expect him to put on that much. He put on quite a bit of tissue, man. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, it's pretty impressive, So
yeah.
that's I definitely got to praise him with that one. But let me make I have more questions, but let me make a question post on the
Yeah.
fly as well.
I'm just gonna grab my food.
Yeah, do your thing, brother. Hey, what's up, Los?
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, but perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, chilling. What
going
you up to,
on?
Carlos?
I just finally was watching the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? They had to take that W against the Giants, man. Boy, let me live. This is the first time they've been good in 32 years for as long as I've been alive. So let me live,
Damn.
man. I'm loving it right now.
Enjoy the moment, man. Enjoy the moment. I heard on I forget which podcast. I'm pretty sure it was Bro Chat that you're doing Detroit.
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing Detroit. About 20 weeks out now.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Oh, when is it? When is Detroit?
It's March 28th, 29th. I think it's like that weekend right
shit.
there. Yeah,
That shit is early. Okay.
three weeks after the Arnold. Yeah, it's right after the Arnold.
Oh, damn. So you start prep now?
Yeah, bro, I've been prepping for a few weeks now, since like 24 weeks. Right after Olympia. Right after Olympia, I was like, I'm doing it, bro. Ready.
Oh yeah, you got to switch over to the dark bars, and you good to start prep.
Yeah, fucking go, bro. Bro, I know the name is a little sus, but they're good, bro. They was picking them up at the Olympia.
Bro, I tried those dark bars. They're good.
Yeah,
I bet they
good,
are.
dude. They're pretty good. You know.
Did you post any you've been posting on social media, Carlos? You got any updates for us?
No, not much, man. To be honest with you, I haven't been really posting much. I just came home, so I'm to my parents' place just to see the game, and then yeah. So I just been chilling, spending more time with them. To be honest.
Hey, do you ever feel like a burnout from social media?
All time, bro. All time. I'm like, I'm just like a introverted guy, Like I don't really, I don't like really putting my stuff out there. I don't really put a lot of personal things on there. It's just really just what I use it for. When I post it, it's sometimes I get a little. I'm like, dang, it's just advertisements for my sponsors. I'm like,
Okay,
I don't really put no personal shit on there.
That's the issue I'm having, right? Because before let's say before I had sponsors, right? If I didn't feel like posting, I just wouldn't post anything. I would go weeks, if I just didn't feel it. Now I'm like, oh fuck, I can't just not post. So then I'll post something about my sponsor. But I'm like, wait, but if I go a couple of weeks and I'm only posting sponsored posts, then it looks like a commercial. Then I'm like, now it looks weird. So so now I feel like I
Yeah.
have to post something personal, not like super personal, but like
Well,
something of
yeah.
myself to balance it
Yeah.
out. So I don't like a commercial, because last thing I want to look like is a commercial. Then I'm like, oh, then I
Yeah.
feel like pressured to post. I'm like, this
But
is
you do good though,
sometimes.
bro. You do
Thank you,
good.
man.
You
Thank
put
you.
your training up and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Like when I'm in the gym, I know we have to do it, and it's something that's important. But I'm just like, I know it's so simple, putting a tripod up and just record your sets. But I just like being in the gym and just locking in, man. Like I don't really talk to many people besides like maybe if I'm with, like my dad, if I'm in the gym with him right now. But mostly I just train on my own, dude. And I'm just in it. I'm just in it, bro. I don't want to be distracted by setting up angles or anything. I don't get
Yeah.
it. But I
See,
know it's something I got to get more into, and I will this prep. I will be doing more things, putting out more content and stuff. I I still do the YouTube stuff, and I got a videographer that I'm working with, and we're getting on a good schedule. His wife is having a baby, so once she
nice.
once they get settled, we're gonna be more on a regular schedule, recording twice a month for the YouTube, and then that
Yeah.
way, we're gonna take clips from the YouTube, and I can just put that on my Instagram. Because with me, I got to get all my content in one good shot because I'm not good for recording multiple times a week.
Oh
Um,
no,
so
yo, yeah, I can't have like a YouTube day and an Instagram day. It's whatever I film. I'll film that shit, whatever you call it, landscape, and I'll just chop it
yeah,
up. It might be zoomed in or some shit, but it's one film. I make sure I have a good distance, so if I want to crop shit up, I can start cropping it. But I can't. It's all in one. Some of my YouTube videos don't even come out. I'm like, I don't want to post that. I'm gonna just post this on Instagram. But
yeah. I watched your latest one though, the chess one. That was good stuff.
oh, I fucking forgot I posted that. Yeah, because I had set the schedule, but that video was from the rebound, which is
Yeah, I
shit,
thought it was
probably
a little
like
weird because I was like, "Wait, you said rebound? I thought you was in health phase." I'm like, "This dude jumped back on. Couldn't hack it.
no,
He took 4 weeks in the health phase and said, "Fuck it."
I couldn't take it no more. Now I'm still posting old shit. So I was about to say, so what you just said about filming in the gym, I've been filming my workout so long, I forgot how it felt to not film. And now I'm loving it.
Yeah,
So this whole cruise, I've been filming with no camera. So even the Instagram workouts you see me posting, those are kind of old now. I just got, by the end of prep, I was so tired that I would be able to film the rebound workouts. I didn't have the energy to post. I would, how you get sleepy once you start eating food
yeah.
again. I would just be editing videos and falling asleep. I'm like, fuck this. So so I'm still posting videos from the rebound. But yeah, I went so long filming, I forgot how good it felt to not film, and I'm loving it. I go in the gym, I don't gotta bring no fucking extra bag. I don't even bring elbow wraps. I'm like, fuck everything. I don't want knee wraps. Just me and the weights and Kane and my dog. That's
There
about
you
it.
go.
And I go in there and then I just work out, and I don't need to. I'm doing it for myself. Nobody needs to count my reps. I don't have to go lighter to fix my form or go heavier for the camera. Just whatever my body feels, I do. No pressure, no pressure to lift. Like I said, to lift heavier or lighter. Just do exactly what you need to do. And I like to move quick, low key. When I'm there by myself, I
That's
might
how I
take
am.
30 seconds. Yeah,
That's
I
how I
get a
am.
better
Yeah.
pump. I stay focused, and I want to get in and out. Like I said, we not in our 20s anyway. We're not 25. We got shit to do. I can't be
Bro,
in
I
the.
can't do 2 hour workouts anymore. Like I used to love
Oh
them,
man,
but once it starts reaching 90 minutes, I'm like, bro, this is getting long,
this is too much, bro.
long, man. I gotta go.
I got shit to
I
get. I'm
gotta
like,
shorten this
damn.
rest time up. I'm like, 2 minutes now. We'll just do 60 minutes, 60 seconds. Let's get it. So I feel the exact same way. So
Mhm.
like when I talk to my videographer, what we're going to be doing now is just like more so him just following me around, just let me train, type thing.
Yeah,
Because I was more on that kick of trying to explain my workouts and explain what I'm doing. But I remember when I first started, trying to do my YouTube when I was doing 2021 nationals. I didn't say anything during my workout. I just trained, put a little music over it, and I put that shit in the description, or I put it right on the screen. And honestly, like it was easier for me because I just love to be in my zone. Like I got a lot, you said we're not 20s anymore. We got other stuff to take
No,
care
man.
of. So when I'm at the gym, it really is my time for myself to really just spend to be focused on the things that I want to improve on. And it just makes it more, it's my fun time. You know what I mean? Like, and
Exactly.
if I start to dilly dally a little bit by like trying to break down exercises and stuff, like it really affects my own personal time in the gym. Which I said I won't get away with that. I like to try to, still give people tips and tricks. Like you say, I'm not a motherfucking scientist. I ain't gonna be breaking down. I'm not gonna be breaking down EMG studies and
No,
what I
no.
mean, movement arm patterns and shit like that, bro.
Just
Respect
work
to people
out.
who do it, but I'm gonna just work out. You know what I mean? You can pick up some tips, try it for yourself, and if you like it, great. But if you don't, move on. But yeah, dude, like moving into this prep here for Detroit, and once my videographer gets back on track, we're gonna be doing 2 workout videos a month. But more so just follow me around. I think people enjoy that style when they just see like the raw stuff,
Yeah.
and the raw training. Like I don't really want no cuts or edits, bro. I just follow me around, bro. Just get the training.
So that's what we kind of grew up on that. When Ronnie and Jay and
Yeah,
them would
Rodney
train,
Coleman, yeah, unbelievable. You
he's
know what I
working
mean?
out.
Rip the shreds. They just
Oh,
Rodney Coleman wasn't really explaining much.
he wasn't saying shit. Like he would just sit there. We watch him eat. He like, what he got there? And then Mitch would have to ask him. People like, huh? Yeah, I got about 20 egg whites. I'm like, damn, 20 egg whites. He got it.
Right,
But for the most part, Mitch was a fly on the wall. Everything was happening in real time. And I
exactly.
think that's kind of cool because everybody's doing the opposite. People are like, "Hey guys, it's Brandon Lee here." Well, I was like, "Damn, bro, you gotta do all of that for the intro." Like, So it's like I think that's part of why Sam Sulek kind of blew up because
100%.
he was so anti-commercial, and you could take it a step even further and just be in that bitch working out, fucking sweating. And then you can tell your cameraman, okay, if you're curious to ask me something, just ask me. And he just be like, huh? Excuse me? What? Yeah, okay, yeah. I have 3 sets. I mean, I would definitely watch it just to see what it really looks like.
I
You
mean, for
know?
the
Yeah,
longest time, Sulik didn't even have a videographer. He just had his cell phone. The production quality of
Yeah,
his videos was shit, but people just appreciated that he was genuine. He just spoke his mind, and he did what he
yeah.
did in the gym. He didn't put on anything for the camera, right?
It was raw. It was raw.
Yeah.
I've heard Jay say that too. This is my real workout. He's like,
Mhm.
I'm not training heavier. I'm not fixing my form. This is how I fucking train. And you
Yeah.
watch Jay, and yeah, that's how Jay trained.
Let
So
me
hmm
ask you something. Did you ever, since watching the Ronnie Coleman videos, try the grits with the egg whites and the cheese slice?
of course.
Oh,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I tried the grits with the egg whites, but I didn't put no cheese in there, bro.
you
Lactose
gotta put the
intolerant.
cheese slice, man.
Your boy be
No
hurting.
cheese.
It hurt me, man. It would
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
nobody want that problem being around me. Like
Oh
nobody
yeah,
wants
that's
that.
right.
Like protein enough does it to me. Like nobody wants those problems. But yeah, I tried it with the egg whites and stuff, and because it actually helped, especially when you get like low in prep and you got like 50 grams of cream of rice or 50 grams of whatever, like oatmeal or not oatmeal, but like grits or stuff. You just put your egg whites in there, fill it up a little bit, give you more
Oh
volume.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, but those were like the things. Like they never explained it. It was just like watched and stuff, and like we just
You
watched
just
like,
did
oh,
it,
okay, what's he doing? Grits cheese slice. Got to put the cheese slice on there. People
man.
picking up sweet baby rays, not sweet baby rays, masterpiece barbecue sauce and
Tasty
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
masterpiece.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Bro, the crazy thing is sometimes the less you know, sometimes it's better, bro.
To piggyback off of that real quick, and that's why I loved when I was coming into this sport a lot, is because sometimes like when you don't know any better, you just do things. Like when I trained,
Yeah.
I didn't know about, man, I could tear this muscle, hurt that muscle, pull this, pull that. Like I was like, I'm just going in here, bro, put some weight on the bar, and I'm gonna move it. Of course, I
Yeah.
gotta had some good form because I've been lifting for some years playing football, but like you don't have that governor in your brain
No.
of like, wow, like I'm a little older now. You know what? My digestion's a little off. I can't eat that many egg whites. I got to swap egg whites out for this. I can't eat
Yeah.
this because of this. Especially speaking for myself, because when I was 20, 22, actually, when I got started competing, I could eat all that stuff. I had no ulcer colitis. What is that? I don't know what that is. You
Yeah.
know? So it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that.
On that, I noticed that like a lot of young guys can deadlift really heavy, and I never deadlift heavy now. Like I used to deadlift way more when I started, but now whenever I go to like pick up that bar, in my mind I'm like, I really don't want to hurt
You're
my
thinking.
back, I'm like,
100%. 100%.
I can't even like pull with the same power because I'm like holding back, because I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the back of my head now, it's always kind of there. Because I'm gonna be sore as fuck. Then my next back day is gonna suck if I go too crazy on the squats. These are things I never used to think about, and I would just go there reckless abandon. But I've never been injured, man. I've never been injured, and I've done some crazy shit, and I've never been injured. I'm like, huh. I'm happy I got away with that, but now it's in the back of my head because if I get injured now, that's it. I'm not competing again. If I tear a quad, it's over. I'm not. Even if it's not actually over, I'm gonna decide it's over. If I tear a quad this way, I'm like, oh no, that's it. It's just that's it. No more.
I won't even watch
bodybuilding.
videos of like someone tearing something. Like as soon as I see that's what the video is, and I skip away from it because I don't want I don't want to even have that image in my mind when I'm going into
in your conscious, yeah. But yeah. To go back to the less you know, I basically took everything from Ronnie. Like that was my intro to bodybuilding. I watched his video. I did push pull legs. I squatted, front squatted, and back squatted, and deadlift, barbell rows, literally. And I ate the grits with the cheese. Ate the chicken and rice, the beef and rice. I literally just stole Ronnie's entire shit. Like I don't know, like 12 years old, probably I was doing that at home with like a dumbbell.
Did you go to Outback and order 2 entrees?
I couldn't afford it at the time, but if I could,
take the vegetables off the plate and put them on the table.
Why didn't he just ask for no tomatoes or whatever the fuck was in there? I think he liked the flavor, but he didn't want the. What's up, Wyatt?
Yo.
Look at this guy's neck, bro. Look at his neck and his jaw. We can't hear. We can't hear you.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now. You know what he looks
real.
like? Mr. Incredible. You like Mr. Incredible?
No, it's just the leg day. The shirt's all stretched out.
Justin looks like he's trained hard. If I've never watched Justin train, I would assume he trained hard. I would look at his face and be like, I think this motherfucker trains hard.
You know how fighters got cauliflower ear and shit? He got the bodybuilder equivalent of that. He just got like that strong neck, bro. Like you look at yourself and you know you train hard. You're like, he pulls some heavy shit and he presses some heavy shit.
Fact.
Looks Photoshop, to be honest.
The funny part is, I remember the first time I see him backstage. I'm like, I'm not talking to this guy. He didn't look like somebody you want to. He didn't look like somebody you want to talk to. But the funny part, he's like the nicest guy in the world. But you look at him and be like, nah, I'm not talking to this guy. Who's this guy?
Yeah, I have a really bad wrist and bitch face for sure.
Even when I remember when the podcast I clipped it, he was smiling, and it's like his smile. It hurt him to smile. He was
anytime I take pictures, like I look at myself and I'm like, why the fuck am I smiling like that? That shit look like it hurt.
It looked painful to smile. I'm like, look at him. Look at him trying to smile. He can't even get the smile out.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't smile that much. Like I'm a nice person, but like I just don't smile that much. I don't know.
Honestly, from my experiences, man, the biggest, most successful bodybuilders, most of the times are like the nicest people in the world, man. Some nice people in the world. The bigger egos actually usually come from the guys who aren't that big.
Except for Phil.
It's like big dogs and small dogs,
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, dude. There's a couple of assholes, but for the most part, nah, man. For the most part, I think everybody's pretty cool, man. Everybody's pretty cool. Now, it's different if you're 2 weeks out and somebody's in the bathroom, like, hey, can I get a picture with you? Like, like let's say, fucking Kai Green at the gym 2 weeks out, and you're like, hey, can I get a picture with you in the bathroom? Yeah, I mean, he might come off as an asshole because it's just just not the time and place, you know. So you can't judge somebody by that, you know. I feel like that happened.
At that point, you have to have a training partner that comes around with you that's not in prep, so that he can go behind you and clean everything up. It's like
Exactly.
people are like, hey, he's not really like this. He's just 2 weeks out. Like, just ignore it. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Even the nicest person in the world is gonna get to that point. You know, I think even nice person get the point. I get to a point where I can't even, because I try to fake it. When I feel it, I try to fake it and fake the smile. Hey, what's up? And I'm like, I want to go work out. I don't want to talk, but I could fake it. And I get to a point where I don't have the energy to fake it. Then I'm just like, I can't even. Sometimes I can't even respond. And I might have to come back around and apologize after that. I'm sorry, but I was just in the zone. But I just couldn't. I couldn't talk. But if you see a motherfucker with a hoodie like this and headphones on top of the hoodie, just don't leave the motherfucker alone, bro. Just leave him alone. You know. And anytime I've been around Phil, I've never talked to him. He just didn't look like he wanted to be approached. So I'm just like, I'm just not gonna approach him. That's how I think personally.
The only interaction I've ever had with Phil is he had a Phil Heat Classic, and I'm pretty sure it was Dallas or something like that. And I asked him, I'd get a picture with him, because he was at the booth or whatever. I was like, "Hey, can you flex?" He's like, "No, I don't want to rip my shirt. I can't do that." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
no
whatever, never mind."
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I know. I met him when I did the first show, Bodybuilding show I ever watched. It was a local show in Maryland, and he was the guest poser. And I was just lucky enough to see him as a guest poser because he just won his third Mr. Olympia, and and he was in good shape too. But he like, it was a huge line for him, but he stayed, and then, like, you know what I mean, he busted up with us, talked to us, and then so like I've had positive interactions. I've seen him at the Olympia last year in Orlando, and again, it was a positive interaction. Chatted up, had a flick. It was good.
Well, yeah, I feel like, especially like even with us, like you can't really. It's hard to say like, hey, you're not supposed to judge it off of one interaction. But hell, it was his show. It might have been like, he might have had a bad day. The same thing with Compton. My first interaction with Compton, I was like, bro, I don't ever want to talk to this dickhead ever again. I looked up to him. Like we were at North America's, and of course I had a tan on and shit, but I had a hoodie on. I was like, "Hey, Justin, can we get a picture?" He was like, "Just don't touch my shirt." And I'm like, I don't even want the picture no more. But now that I've talked to Justin, like communicate with him on social media and stuff like that, I know he's a cool ass dude. So I don't know. It's like with me too. A lot of people don't want to approach me, but once I talk to you and stuff like that, it's just different things. Like somebody might be fucking around the gym. I'm like, "Hey, dude, don't fuck with that piece of equipment like that because I got to use it tomorrow." You know what I'm saying? Don't break it.
Yeah, fuck
that can come off as a dick move, but it's like, it's not really me being a dick. It's just like, hey, that's proper gym etiquette. It's like, you can't really judge somebody off their first interaction, or you're not supposed to, even though it's hard. It's easy to do.
That's true. And then if you're a blunt person, like Compton says exactly what he means, so you can't misinterpret it. Yeah. So if you don't, like, let's say being from New York or East Coast in general, like Carlos probably can relate. That's how people talk. So we're kind of used to it. But if you came to LA and talked to people like that, like very straightforward, they would really get offended. Like what you just said, Compton said. Yeah. If he said that to somebody here, they would be like, "What the fuck? Like, don't talk to me," you know? Whereas he's kind of just literally saying what he means. He's just not sugarcoating it. Whereas somebody here would probably say, "Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure." And then they'll maybe try to dodge your hand, like, "Oh, be careful." You know, they'll try to, but he just wanted to get out the way. Like, I'm just saying that.
Don't touch my shirt and get his hand on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But yeah,
and I was thinking, like, why does he have a nice ass shirt on at a bodybuilding show? Whatever.
Now, if Compton doesn't like you, he can for sure be like a dick for sure. If he doesn't like you, but he has to have a legit reason.
I don't feel like any of us really have much of a filter.
No.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely like that, especially with clients, man. Like some clients, I'll lose them because I'm too bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially in prep. Oh man, I lose clients left and right in prep.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Like, if that doesn't work for you, you're not the right fit for me anyway. You know?
This is always what I say is, You hired me as a coach. You didn't hire me to be a cheerleader.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a coach, not a cheerleader. You're right. Yeah.
I try to double read my text before I send them and prep. Some of them is kind of harsh, man. It's kind of
No,
harsh.
the best thing to do is if you got some dumbass question or something that's pissing you off, set the phone down, walk away, do what you got to do, come back to it like an hour later, and you'll reply a lot better. Yeah, because I had to catch myself like that too.
That sounds
for sure.
nice.
Yeah. But I've lost so many clients in prep. The one time I had a lot of bikini girls, and you can't talk to women. You might be able to get it way more. You guy clients, women don't like that shit.
100%.
I'm like, I gotta take a deep breath, just calm down, just relax, just say it in a nicer way. Doesn't sound good.
Now that we're on that topic, you know how you send a plan, and I don't know how y'all do it, but I like to do my stuff everyday dosing. So I'm like, hey, 25 milligrams of test every single day. Well, a lot of people, they can't figure that kind of stuff out. And I used to explain it, but now I'm like, hey, there's so many sources on it. Look it up. If you can't figure it out, let me know. This and that. Well, evidently, forgot who it was, but they were working with Patrick. And he was like, hey, how do you reconstitute like HCG or whatever, like something like that? He was like, I'm your coach. I'm not your math teacher. Figure it out.
That's what Compton said. Compton
that's where I heard it. That's where I heard
it.
He did say that. But okay, you see, that sounds like a dick, but I kind of understand him to a point.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to say it like that. You got to say it like that.
That was a little harsh. Normally I'm like, hey, like I'll send a voice message. Hey, dude, you really have to figure this stuff out because I just had 2 clients I figured out. Like it wasn't making a lot of sense why their body wouldn't respond in how I thought it would. And finally, I'm like, hey, send me the syringe. Like, send me what you're actually doing. And of course, they're taking like, one of them was taking way too little and one of them was taking way too much. So I'm like, hey, like there's certain luckily it's just tests. But like certain compounds you take way too much of, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to figure this stuff out. If you're going to be a bodybuilder, this is part of it. You got to figure it out.
It's important, yeah. You guys all coach clients, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have a few clients that every time, let's say we've been working together for 3-4 years, every go around they ask me the same questions.
Oh yeah, you talked about that with Compton, yeah.
Bro, I don't get how you don't eventually get it. You know, as far as dosing or like GH dosing or reconstitution, you don't have to be like a math teacher to get these things. You know, I don't know, but it'll be the same question. That kind of gets me a little bit.
I honestly don't understand why it's so hard to figure out. Like I've told people before, this is grade 2 math. Like if you can't do this math, you probably shouldn't be taking these drugs. You know.
Yes,
yeah. I don't really have to measure because I just do the whole bottle. So just boom.
that's how Roman does it. He's like, yeah, you do 2 to 3 bottles of test a week, 2 to 3 bottles of Mastron, maybe a bottle of Trin, and you're good.
Yeah, I mean, for growth, I have the 10 IU bottles, and I'll just do 2 shots. I'll pull the whole thing in one syringe, and I'll do like half in the morning, half at night. If I want to do 5, I'll just do half, and the next day the other half. I'll reuse the same. So I don't know if that's kosher to say on air. I'll reuse the same shit until the shit bends.
Bro,
it'll bend, and I'll take it, unbend that bitch, and put that shit back in. One time the shit curled, it curled in all the way out, and I pinned, and the shit shot out. I was like, oh shit, damn! I curled that bitch back, wiped it with alcohol, put that shit back in. I
will use the insulin syringe until that bitch is dull.
Yeah. I just hope the shit don't get stuck
Yeah.
inside of my arm one day. Fucking the needle just breaks off from my arm. Then
let me ask you something.
Have you seen those X-rays of like meth users or heroin users? There's X-rays of them with just needles all in them because they just break off.
Holy shit!
That's not cool.
I don't want. Hey, Joe and Paul was telling me when we were in Vegas. I don't know if I said that on air, but like they don't use alcohol, bro, at all.
I don't either.
I
don't either.
Oh,
What? Like
shit.
you guys don't wipe the top, don't wipe the skin,
I
nothing?
never do, bro. I
What
never
the
do,
f-
and I've never
Really?
had an infection once.
This is mind
Really?
blowing to me.
But didn't Chris Cormier say he got an infection because like he wasn't like properly like cleaning like his stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Compton got a really bad infection. I think he talked about it.
Nah, son, I
You
can't do
gotta.
that. I
See,
gotta
the
at
old
least have
school
a
guys used to get infections because they used to use the injectable wind strap
Oh
or the
no,
water.
the water based
no!
stuff. Yeah,
Don't do
Bumstead.
that. Don't dare. The one time I've only gotten one. I mean, I've gotten like how your shoulder gets hot, and then
Yeah.
you gotta let it cool down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I've had I've had that kind of infection,
Swells up a
but
bit. You're like, damn.
you're like, damn, this is getting a little crazy. But then it starts going down. Like, okay, I'm good. But the only time I've had to actually take antibiotics, they even gave me injectable antibiotics. It was injectable Winnie. I don't know why the fuck I did it, but it got so swollen. I did it
Yeah.
in my tricep. Imagine that in my
Yeah.
short head,
Everybody gets an infection in their tricep from fucking injectable and stuff.
bro. Don't shoot the short head. I don't think the short head. I don't think was made to be shot. That muscle is an infection. It's an infection magnet. Everybody, people do one. I'm about Nick Trigili did it, right? I think Boston did it. The
Yeah.
whole shit fucking swelled up. So I'm like, fuck. I was trying to like play it off. I was bouncing. Somebody was like, bro, I think you should probably go see somebody for that infection. That shit
Fuck,
went
bro.
down. It went down to my forearm. It went down
Yeah.
to my hands. My hands were swollen, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, you're gonna lose that arm, bro. I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
lose the arm.
No
We
way.
can't lose. We can't lose the arm. So I went. They freaked the fuck out. It was like I don't know what they call it, cellulitis, some shit.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
had it. Yep.
Cellulitis.
The
So
only
they put
time
me.
that's ever happened to me was literally like 2 weeks out of nationals and
Oh,
2 weeks out of USA.
Perfect
Oh.
timing.
The
Oh,
USA,
yeah,
the nationals
no.
that I did with Carlos, it
Yeah.
happened. I literally like 2 days before it cleared up.
Damn, son, that's too.
Man.
What
Bro,
was that from water based though?
No. It was just a regular ass injection. But you know, when you get real lean, your body starts becoming like your immune system gets low.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I
Mhm.
didn't do anything. I didn't do anything different. I used alcohol. Like I always use alcohol. I'm always like with big shots. I always use a new needle and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Don't do
It
big
happened twice.
shots. Don't do big shots close to the show.
No, I'm saying like
Mm-mm.
actual like gear. I'm not talking about like an
Oh,
intake.
okay. Oh, my fault. I thought you meant like a fucking 5cc fucking shot.
No, no
Yeah.
turkey pictures. No turkey.
no.
You got
But
Joe.
some of you guys pin gear all the way to the show.
I pinned
I
it the
got.
day
Nah,
of.
nah, I'm
Oh
good.
no.
I do like I gotta stop a week out, bro.
Bro. Sometimes even fat. I mean, if I'm on long acting tests, I might drop it. I don't know. Maybe 2 weeks out, or even before that. Maybe like 3 weeks
Dude,
out.
I
Sometimes
take if I look good, I take everything. I take growth the day of the show. Everything.
Yeah.
you don't hold water though. You're not a
That's what I'm
water
saying. We're
holder.
talking to two black guys here, bro. We
Yeah,
gotta get that shit
I got
off, dog. We
Bro,
gotta
the
get that
GA.
shit off.
Oh, the GA.
Jason all the way.
But I've been off of growth for maybe a week and a half. I haven't lost any water weight. So for me, it's like sometimes I got to come off like 3 weeks ahead of time so I could drop. And yeah, for the test, same thing. Even if I'm on pro, sometimes I come off 2 weeks out. So I'll never have any like scarring or inflammation on stage because I'm not pinning shit. Even the trend and Masteron, my last pin is maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, if that. A lot of '90s guys stopped pinning 2 weeks out, everything. But back then you can come in a little flat as long as you peeled.
I would just be scared. I don't know. I just feel like if you look good,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I don't look that good though. I mean, I look good. I'm just, but I'm holding this shit to the water by the time still.
okay.
Yeah, but no, if you look stage ready and you come off, you about to get ready to lose all your fucking gains. You about to lose all that shit.
Yeah.
All that shit gotta go. So nah.
Yeah, white boys, we go flat really easy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
personal.
Joe told me he pins all the way to the show. I'm like, damn, I'll be a water buffalo if I have a gram of test in my body on stage. Oh, that's not a good look for me. That's not a good look.
I
That's not
stopped
what
test
they're
the
looking
week
for.
out. Test the week out, and then friend and master on till the Wednesday of usually. GH all the way through.
Some people pin GH Trend Master on the morning of. That morning of, boom, motherfucker, in the shoulders. There you go.
I normally do it between prejudged
Did that
and
shit
finals.
one time.
he does it before finals.
Damn. You gotta get that roundness, brother. Keep
Yeah,
the
you gotta get
shoulders
that
even
round.
rounder.
Yeah,
Get
you
that
got
red belt, but yeah, get that shit popping.
Rid of pop.
You know, like I've done like SEO, like I've done Nolotil like 2 days out,
So
but I'm
that's
Really?
scared. Yeah, but by the time I hit stage, it's kind of like fading already. Like I feel like I'll be too scared to try it like the day before because people who do Nolotil
what
usually
you're
do
supposed to
it.
do. You're supposed to do the day before and day of. That's what
You
I hear.
are,
I've never used it.
you are, but boy, that's risky. That's risky, bro.
No,
I got,
it doesn't. It's actually an anti-inflammatory medication. You know that?
yeah,
So,
that's what I meant.
so theoretically, what it's used for, I looked it up,
Mhm.
is like you have
Babies,
huh?
babies.
Yes, babies and veterinarians. They'll inject it into a small organ that they have to do a surgery on, and
Yeah,
it swells the cells and just
yeah.
makes it larger.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this man doing his
Nothing about
research.
that.
I did that same research too. We're on the same page.
What about Estaclean?
That's what
You
he's
ever
talking
get
about.
Estaclean?
That's what
Yeah,
he's
that's
talking about.
the one.
Same thing. Same thing.
No,
Endocrine and
no,
Nolotil.
that's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's only one. There's only one place you can get it. I believe still. I can't remember. I can't remember her name. I probably shouldn't say her name, but it is one lady that everybody
Grandma,
gets it from.
You just
grandma,
gotta you just gotta contact a pediatrician and be like, yo, yeah, pediatric surgeon.
or a vet. Yeah.
You know, I kind of put two and two together. Everybody gets it from the same lady. I'm like, I believe this is the only lady who has it. I'm like, I gotta fly out and meet this lady because she's not gonna
Yeah,
be here
she
forever.
I
She's not
heard
gonna
the
be
it's in
around
market.
for.
China. It's in China.
No, she's in somewhere in Europe.
Don't do it, bro. Put it out there.
I probably shouldn't say it either way, but I could tell you, off it. She has a bunch of it too. She has a bunch
Well,
of
they
that
used
shit.
to use it. They used to use it a lot of times on the like the European tour because you could buy it
Yeah,
at the pharmacy.
yeah. Well, her shit is farm grade. Like not even farm grade. It's from a farm. Like I don't know. It looks like it's from a pharmacy at least. It has like the professional pharmacy shit going all over it. So yeah, I would do it like 2 days out, and I'll be like, wow, that looks good. By the time I hit stage, it's like only there about 20%. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna step on stage. Everybody gonna be like, "Baby, come on, bro.
They
We
say
can
it
tell."
doesn't. They say it doesn't blur lines. There was so let's
It
put it
doesn't.
out this like let's put it this way. There was a guy. Let's just say top 10
Yeah,
this year that
yeah,
did it. And you couldn't tell.
bro. I mean, so many people, bro. But before the cab, I had people come. I probably shouldn't say this. Never mind. But yeah, but I mean, there's a bunch of people doing this shit. Of course, let's say I've helped people administer this shit. I've helped
Is it
I'm
people.
real?
gonna see you before my next show.
Stop by, man.
Everybody's gonna wonder why everybody's staying at Beatty's house before shows.
Yeah. So many bodybuilders doing the cow. They just doing the cow show.
I told Tony, I told him, hey, I was like, swing by. If you want to step on stage loaded up, swing by both places. I'll have you on that bitch looking like you 270 on this shit. But yeah, I can't get myself to do it the day before. I'm just scared that it's gonna, because you work so hard, you diet your ass off. I'm hungry. I step on there looking like fucking, I don't know, fucking Michelin man. I'm gonna be like, damn.
Well, to my knowledge, in the '90s, like Flex and Kevin, they were doing that like right before going on stage, even.
Backstage, yeah.
A lot of it.
Shit.
Flex,
That shot of
Charles Glass.
that shot of Kevin, was it the Grand Prix where he's like bent over and he's like just
yeah.
wiggling his arm? That shit looks insane, bro.
It looks
His
insane.
arms don't look real.
No.
Yeah. Flex told a story of how he would see Kevin like in the hotel room days before, and he would look like okay. And then he would come out that bitch loaded up. He was like, all that shit. All that shit wasn't muscle. No, you can't say that about Kevin. This is our idol, man. You can't say that out loud, you know. But I
So that's
mean,
why
listen,
bodybuilding's great. There's no fucking rules.
no, listen. It looked like muscle, motherfucker. I don't care what the
I
fuck
don't
it
know
was.
about that. I've seen his like full blown Maryland Muscle Machine videos. Those arms look pretty big in those videos too. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
he
he was
was a
shooting
small dude.
up before the workouts. Then I'd say
No,
there's
for
a
sure,
muscle
for
there.
sure.
you think you think he pinned it before those workouts? I feel like because he looked crazy in those videos. You think he was pinning before Mitch
Bro,
came through?
here's the thing though: is he was benching 5 plates in those videos, inclining 5 plates. There's some muscle where
Yeah.
that strength is. There's no
Oh
question
yeah.
about that.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, the way I feel, if you don't have the muscle, I think it's gonna look like shit. I think it's
Yeah.
not gonna look good. You know, if you don't
Well,
have the
you can't
muscle, it's gonna
you
look
can't do
stupid.
that like to your legs. You can only do it to like arms and shit. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. All these guys. I mean, Flex had big arms without any help. You know, all these guys had crazy physiques without, but that shit enhanced the shit out of them too. You know, I don't believe Ronnie did any of that. I got to be
I don't
honest.
think so either. I think Ronnie was just a freak.
Yeah.
I don't think Ronnie even whether he knew about it. I don't think he cared about it.
He's like, Kevin, what is that? What are you doing?
Bro, the man just found out about steroids. I mean, I don't think, but he had a different level of detail. If you look at Ronnie's detail, it was way different from anybody else.
I think one of the most iconic shots was that back when he was doing his Christmas tree and his hands glued to just granite, bro.
Yeah. I mean, at his prime, where would Ronnie put it? I mean,
nowhere. He didn't need it.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. I mean,
his bicep, that bicep, the split on them, some bitch was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you do that, like if I pin my biceps, it would look stupid. If you have short, peaky biceps, you don't want to put anything in there. And Ronnie had like shorter muscle bellies, you know, like short, rounder muscle bellies. I don't think it would even look good, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing he could have done is his calves.
Yeah, maybe the calves. But his calves were not that bad, though.
No.
I mean,
when you look at Lee Priest, does Lee Priest look like he pinned himself?
I don't think so. I think he was just naturally really round, you know?
Yeah. He's also shorter, with like really round muscle bellies. I don't think early on when Lee Priest would say his doses, I didn't know if I believed him, but now the more people I meet and know, and even some of my own clients, I'm like, genetics is maybe there's a bigger spectrum than I even thought there was. You know,
just look at him at 17 years old, bro. Just look at him at 17. He looks better than I'll ever look at 18 years old. You know?
Yeah. One of my clients, and he's one of my good friends too. I prepped him naturally for 3 weeks, and he came in peeled.
Yeah.
And looked insane. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he won the middles. And honestly, he could have won the overall at his first show that he dieted for 3 weeks. And he was, I don't know, 180, you know, at 5'7", but looked like he was 220. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm watching every workout grow. Every day he's bigger and leaner. He don't even put on body fat. He just gets bigger and leaner every day. And I'm like, even his strength keeps. I'm like, this is not normal. I'm like, is this what it feels like to like have that kind of genetic? Sometimes like I feel like I have pretty good genetics, but compared to somebody with 1%, it's not even close. It's not even the same ball. It's not even close, man.
I coached this kid in New York. He was completely natural, not even creatine. He did a men's physique show, his first show, on his 17th birthday, and he won the overall, beating adults. The guy benched 500 pounds at 17 years old.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
Natural. And he's a white boy, too.
Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. That makes it even crazier. Yeah. I didn't think. Yeah, it's one of those things that everybody doesn't play on the same playing field. So at this point, I pretty much believe most people what they say, because I'm like, it's not the same deck of cards where we're all given. You know, everybody's
for sure.
different.
I mean, even when I played football, man, like I remember he goes on to play in the NFL. He probably still plays, but he won a Super Bowl with the Patriots. We had a camp together, As kid, he was playing high school football as like a 7th, 8th grader. His name's
Damn.
Sony Michel. Look him up, Sony Michel. Dude
Sony Michel.
was built like a man at like 14, running back, bro.
And he
13,
probably
14
didn't
years
even
old.
work out that hard.
Bro, built like a man, playing against varsity like seniors. I'm like, you destined to be good. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's just. I'm not saying he didn't work hard, but bro, the build, the athleticism, it was just like genetically, yeah, he's elite.
Yeah,
So,
I had a
I
couple guys
was
off
well
the
aware.
team that were just like they didn't even work out hard. They just like when we went in the weight room, they would just kind of laugh around, joke around, but they were like the most peeled, jacked guys like
Yeah,
ever.
fast, naturally,
Yep.
like athletically, just ridiculously. So like genetics, bro, like you said, the tiers of genetics is real. Because I'm like, I thought I was genetically blessed to be playing football. Well, I ain't like that. I knew stark contrast in it. I was like, nah, I ain't got it like that.
Yeah. Shit. When I was watching the Phil Heath documentary, there's a scene. This dude throws the alley oop and fucking tomahawks it. I'm like, bro, Phil Heath is 5'9". How the
I
fuck?
know.
I'm like, what the fuck did I just? What are you doing, bro? It's like that's not normal genetics, motherfucker. That's like that's insane. Okay, but let's get into question. I think my dog needs to take a shit.
Take that
He's
baby
acting
out,
funny.
bro. Take
Yeah,
that baby out.
he acting funny over there.
Uh-oh.
Start sniffing around.
You know.
Shit. All right. You think Seth Feroci will have a successful comeback?
If he stepped on stage, yes. Do you see those pictures of that dude?
My fuck look good, bro.
I just saw a
That
video
looks
actually.
crazy.
Let me see. I saw a video. Is this the right?
He's got a really good back.
Yeah. If
I think he has
like-
a great upper body, or he has great legs and everything. But what's going to kill him is it kind of looks like his waist widened a little bit
Mm-hmm.
just
damn,
over time. I don't know.
but that's impressive. I gotta be honest with you.
I wish I
Crazy.
just started off of a couple CCs a test and CC. You know, they say CC, they don't even say milligram. CC a primo.
Yeah.
But
Papa
it's
Anna's, bro, and you rolling.
but it's gonna happen as you get older, bro. Like
Yeah.
first of all, you won't be able to tolerate you won't be able to tolerate high drugs. You just can't. I feel like people should preface this because some of like the older guys be like, oh, I only take 500 tests or 750 tests, and it's like a lot of the time it's because you can't take more. Like at this point, like I actually can't take more because I feel like shit when I do. Whereas when I was in my 20s, I could do anything. I felt great, So, but yeah, as you get older, I think not only can you not handle it, you don't need it. You kind of respond on like lower doses. It's a weird thing that happens. I don't know. I'm sure you guys can relate.
Well, yeah, there's a ceiling. You can only go so high.
Exactly. And then
222 pounds. Motherfucker look 260. Crazy.
yeah, because he's lean as hell.
Big as fuck.
He made it sound like he's coming back for sure. He said he's gonna if his body responds.
He's doing it, yeah. He said if he can put a couple months together, like and his body looks the way he wants to, he's getting on stage.
Damn.
Look at the calves too.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, you think he would do 212 or open?
212.
Okay. But like if he's doing it for fun, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But everybody says they're doing it for fun, but everybody wants to win, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to win. All right. Shout out Seth.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got. Favorite thing to do other than bodybuilding?
Hunt, fish.
Sleep.
Get some cheeks.
That's a given.
Nah, man. I like just hanging. Honestly, man, I just like hanging out. I like hanging out, watching movies and stuff, hanging out with the fam. Walking the dogs and stuff. That's my shit. I like hanging out with them.
Oh, you got dogs? What kind of dogs you got, Carlos?
So we have 2 miniature schnauzers here.
I'm not even sure what that is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, look them up, bro. Like
What's a schnauzer?
miniatures. They have 3 different sizes. They have the miniatures, the regular, and then they have the giant.
They got a giant schnauzer? I don't want to see a giant schnauzer.
Big, bro. Big.
Oh, yeah. I know these kind of dogs. Hold up. Let me pull it up in case.
Yeah, they got like the little beards and stuff.
Yeah, they got the goatee. They got the goatee. Yeah. Okay. So what's the full size?
Giant.
Yeah, the Giants, the bigger one. The most.
Oh,
They're small. They weigh like 20 pounds, 19, 20 pounds.
all right, but yeah, let me call my boy, see if he can walk through. I think he about to shit. Hold up, 1 second. I apologize, but let me
Are
get
you
call.
good, though? Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
bro.
those.
I'll be
I need
training legs
those.
in Crocs, man. I know
Bro,
people don't like
what are
it.
you doing? I be seeing your videos. I'm like, this guy trains his legs in Crocs, leg pressing like 800 pounds with Crocs.
It feels comfortable, bro. I don't
Stop
know
it.
why. It feels
See,
comfortable to me.
when I used to wear Crocs for leg days, it was just to wear Crocs, and then I would take my shoes off to do my set. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do actually train in Crocs. It don't make no sense to me.
Ideally, I would wear slides and then do my sets in bare feet.
That's
Barefoot.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I do take them off when I do. If I'm doing freeway squats, I'll take it off. If I'm doing hack
Okay.
squats, I'll leave it on. But freeway squats, I like to push with the balls on my feet, so
Yeah.
I go really close stance. So I don't do a traditional freeway squat, you know. But I kind of missed the combo. What shoes you use?
They're called like Chicargos or something. I don't know. I'll send y'all a
Okay.
link.
All right, bet. All right, let's see. Favorite part of the holiday season? I like eggnog. I'm an eggnog kind of guy. I don't know
I
about
like
y'all.
Thanksgiving food.
Sweet
Same.
potato
Yeah.
pie, bro. Sweet potato pie. I know y'all be
That's
on
a
your
go-to.
pumpkin pie. You know what I mean? I get that.
Oh,
Cool.
sweet potato pie is
But-
way better. Yeah.
But sweet potato pie,
Yeah.
it's way better.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
I
like
like
pecan pie.
Pecan
Oh,
pie
yeah.
is good too.
Yeah, I like. I'm into. I mean, the turkey. I'm not as big on turkey these days.
You
It's
gotta
dry,
cook it,
bro.
You gotta cook it right.
Yeah. My brother-in-law made like fried turkey before.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good. You
yeah,
know.
deep fried joint. I've had it before. It's good.
It
Yeah.
stays moist. Yeah.
And okay, do you guys have what do you call it? What's the two names? You have, is it stuffing or dressing? I'm gonna see what kind of people y'all are.
I ain't
call it
Italian,
stuffing.
bro. It's stuffing.
Stuffing, right? Okay, what do you call it, Justin?
Dressing.
Oh,
It's called chicken dressing. That's what we call it. I don't know.
oh man.
But I don't know.
Not the dressing.
If y'all call it stuffing because y'all stuff it in the turkey, or is it just called
Yeah.
stuffing?
It's just called stuffing, bro. That's all I know. That's
Bro, I'll eat either one of them. I don't
It's
care.
always just
I don't
stuffing.
care if it's stuffing or dressing.
You just
Either
eat
one
that
of them.
shit, bro. Yeah, it's good.
Is it down south? I think is southern, is dressing a southern thing? I think that's what it
so,
is.
yeah. I think so. Yeah.
I think okay. I think it's a thing. What do you call it, Daniel?
I call it stuffing.
Oh, see, they know what time it is in Canada. I like Canadians. You see?
They already had their
Yeah.
Thanksgiving though. What'd you have?
We had it in October, but that was the Olympia weekend, so I was in Vegas.
Oh,
so
that's right. That's
I
right.
didn't do Thanksgiving.
Oh, damn. He had chicken breast at the gas house.
Yeah, that's right. We did have chicken and fish and beef.
Yeah. The turkey. If I have my cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
okay. Another question: you guys do the cranberry sauce or the jelly cranberry?
So what are you talking about? So like, are you talking about
Like
with
from the can or like a homemade joint?
Oh no! Like if you do it from the can, would you get jellied cranberry? Which is it's like there's no chunks of cranberry. It's just completely like jellied.
I really
Or
don't
do you
care.
get how about you guys? You got the cranberry sauce, which has the
I like
pieces
the
of
shit with
cranberry in
actual
it.
pieces of cranberry in it. I like that joint.
Either way, I don't care. I'm not picky.
I have both. It just depends whose house I'm at. You know, some
Yeah.
people they have the jelly, some have the
I ain't making it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna just be the one to eat it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm showing up.
I can't even front. I'm talking like
That-
I'm making this shit. Yeah, I'll be making it with the cranberries in that joint. Nah. I don't even make it, bro. I can't even lie.
I don't like the jelly shit. That jelly shit, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't want that shit all blobbed up like that. What the fuck is
kind
that?
of weird, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
Jell-O,
want the
kind of.
bits. Yeah, I don't want that jelly shit. I want the chunks in it, you know. I want my stuffing, not dressing. I want my cranberry sauce, man. Come on.
But honestly, like I don't even care that much about the cranberry sauce. You know,
Yeah,
it's just more like to make the dry turkey moist, if anything. You know,
basically, yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah,
just cover
like
because the turkey's so dry. You got to put all the gravy and stuff just to make it like
cranberry
moist
gravy.
most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You gotta take a bite of it and instantly take a bite of stuffing.
Yeah,
Are y'all ham or turkey? Which one?
Turkey.
We be having both.
Yeah, I'm having both regardless, but
We have both.
I grew up Muslim.
I'd rather have prime rib.
No pork.
I don't really eat a lot of pork. Like even before bodybuilding, like I wouldn't eat it throughout the year just because my family didn't fuck with it, like my immediate family, like my mom, my dad. But my grandmother on the holidays, that's what I know. My man could dine with the swine. It was only on holidays. It was only on holidays.
It's gotta be like that pineapple glaze. Like it's gotta have a good glaze on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've never actually had pork.
Never.
I mean, never on purpose. Let's say that.
You had bacon, no?
Yeah, but I'll do turkey bacon. But I'm not gonna lie. If I have a sandwich and it just flows good with the bacon in it, I might just leave it in there. Mm-hmm. You know, I might just leave it in there. But I've never went and purchased pork and eat it. Like, hey, let me get the fucking pork, motherfucker.
No, you know what? I never buy pork either. But you look at it, the pork tenderloin is pretty lean and it's pretty cheap too. You know.
I heard. Yeah. I'm not Muslim. Like I don't practice, but if you just grow up doing something one way, it's hard to it's hard to one day wake up and be like, hey, I'm gonna just start eating pork, you know. So I'm not against it. I just don't have an appetite for it. I just never I just never had it's like to y'all somebody bringing y'all fucking rabbit. Yo, have some rabbit fucking bacon, motherfucker. You're gonna be like, I might try a little bit. Okay, but you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna eat the whole fucking plate of rabbit. You know, it's just you're not accustomed to it. You're not used to it. You know.
Have you tried deer meat?
Oh yeah, dude, I live off deer meat. Yeah.
Oh no,
it's pretty lean.
It's very lean.
Yeah.
Me and Carlos from the city, we don't have deer. We don't eat deer.
Yeah. No, I've had it though. I've had my boy. Cause I went to school. My undergrad was like in more of like a rural area. So my boy he made like the deer jerky.
Yeah,
good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And then I think I might have tried. I've tried horse before, bro. I tried like horse.
Damn.
Yeah, I tried that before.
Or something.
What's it? We say?
Was that in like Brazil or something?
I was in Germany.
Yeah. Okay. So I knew it wasn't America.
Nah, they don't do that. But up in Canada, they sell it though, right in the stores.
In Quebec, not in most of Canada, but in Quebec, they eat a lot of horse meat.
Yeah, I was in Montreal, so yeah.
First
time
how do you prepare that? Like a horse steak, motherfucker?
Usually it's like ground, like ground beef,
like a burger.
But it's a bit leaner than beef.
Imagine a horse, bro. Motherfuckers are lean and built. You don't see a fat horse.
Well, they eat kangaroo. They eat kangaroo meat in Australia.
Kangaroo too. I've had that when I was in Germany. Shit's lean.
Carlos, word Carlos.
I have like I don't care about food. Yeah, food wise, if I could live. You know, I don't even remember my man Anthony Bourdain. My man used to have the TV show. You just travel around, eat food, talk to people.
Yeah.
If I could do that, then like I quit bodybuilding, bro. I'm done bodybuilding. I quit my day job. I'm done. Let me just eat food, be fat, talk to
I'm definitely a foodie, man. I watch Food Network all the time.
I watch those eating challenges.
Yeah,
like Eric Electric and dude, I actually met Joel Hansen.
Joe Hansen, you met him at the Olympia too?
Yep.
He was there, bro.
Yep.
People were like, yo, why are you taking a picture with this guy? I was like,
dude,
bro,
that's the only person I asked to take a picture with the whole week.
Bro, he has over 1 million followers on YouTube, million subscribers.
Bro, yeah.
He's like a I don't think he do competitives like against people, but he's like a competitive eater. He'll travel around and do different challenges. He's from Canada, by the way, but he does like challenges all around Canada and North America. And he'll just like crush them all over the world. Yeah. He just fucking eats, bro. But he fit. Like he's like you like wonder how he fits it in his body because like he's just a dude.
A lot of those guys are not like fat.
Eric Electric does the same thing. They're all like actually in good shape. They just do if they do those challenges, they don't eat for like days.
Yeah.
Yo, Justin, you mind turning your phone sideways for the thumbnail so I can screenshot some shit?
Hold
Hold
So
on.
one of Derek Lunsford's training partners, Bartley Weaver, he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
classic, right? He's a competitive eater too.
He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Hey, I think you have the screen lock on or something. Oh,
on.
never mind. Hold up.
What about now?
Boom, perfect. Act like y'all laughing now for the screen for the thumbnail. All right, perfect. All right,
Oh, yeah.
let's do. Let me take the time so I could know when to screenshot it. All right, let's do one more question. One more quick. Oh, we didn't ask Justin about Sebum doing open. Where do you think he's gonna place?
I think it's cool.
Where do you think he's gonna
I
place?
think Martin will,
So
I think
you say
Martin will beat him.
about
I think he'll be second.
okay. Would you say a higher second or more than likely second?
More than likely second. I don't
Okay.
see, because I know Raph is not going to come over there, and then Akeem's not going to come over there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't think that Akeem could beat C-Bum, but I think Brandel could, but I don't think he's going to come, and I think Martin will beat him. So I think
What
he'll be at
about
least second.
what about Horse, MD?
No,
You don't think
I don't
so?
have enough faith in him.
If he shows up like that his pro debut, you think that could be C-Bum?
No.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard to say, man. From a bodybuilding standpoint, I feel like a lot of them should be able to beat him, but it depends how they look on stage. You know how they look on stage. You know,
I think it depends on who's judging them, too.
yeah, there is a chance. There is a chance that if he's round, he might look a lot bigger than we think because he's such a big, a tall person. So
He's gonna look big.
I
He's
think
gonna look big.
I think he's gonna look bigger than the bodybuilders think he's gonna look, but I think he's gonna look smaller than the Bumstead fans think he's gonna look.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago when he was 2 years ago when he was when did he link up with Honey? Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah, so the one back in Vegas, 2022 Olympia. I was like I was up really close watching the classic, and he hit that fucking most muscular like this, bro. Imagine that filled out. Like he's pretty dominant in like them shoulders, chest area. Like his side chest is great, and I his front lat spread obviously. I think like his front doubles like I mean I think those guys will beat him on just being like bigger, in the arms and stuff because like his legs aren't like super waffled out like this. They're not like this, not billowy. They're more kind of like up and down a little bit. But I mean, he's gonna he's gonna be a problem for some people, bro. I'm happy to see it. Shit.
I'm just kind of wondering how much he can actually fill out. Like, when you go into a prep and like say you overdiet a little bit, like it takes a while to come back like that. So I don't know. We'll see.
I have a picture with me and Akeem, and a picture with me and Sebum. And it's strange because the picture with me and Akeem looks like a smaller person than I thought he would. Right?
Yeah.
Like filled in, but I think most people think he's like 5'10". I would have to say he's probably closer to 5'8", if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I trained with him when he was with Oscar. I traveled to train with him in Oscar, and I'm 5'6", and he's definitely like a 5'9". Like he's like my dad's height. My dad's like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, and then the picture with Sebum, literally, it's a true story. I'm at Gold's Venice, and I'm like, yo, this bodybuilder looks just like Sebum. That's weird. He looks so much like him, and I didn't pay any mind to it. And I'm like, motherfucker, I think that is Sebum, motherfucker. I saw him working out with one of the Gymshark guys. I'm like, that's that Gymshark kid. I'm like, maybe that is Sebum. And I'm like, and he sees me looking, so he's like, uh-oh. I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, Sebum? He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, oh shit. I was like, that can't be you because I didn't think you would be that big. And I took a picture, and in that picture, he looks like a bigger. I wouldn't say he's more filled in than me, but he's a bigger person than me, and I'm a pretty big person, bro.
Yeah, you are a big person, dude.
So in my head, I'm like, what does that mean? How would that translate on stage when somebody's more filled out? Because okay, we could say Sean Clarita is more filled out than most people in IFBB.
Oh, I
But
forgot about Sean.
But let's say if you sign next to C-Bum, there's no way you could discount the structural size. You can't just say, well, he's filled out. There's a lot of structural size that he's going to be given up. So then I'm like, that has to count for something. So I don't know. I felt like standing next to C-Bum, he looked bigger than Akeem did, even though Akeem is so dense. So it's a different kind of size game he's playing. He's playing a structural size game. As long as he's round and full, he should be able to beat a lot of those guys. Just not Martin. Martin is I
agree. I think he can be as high as second, but not win it.
Hey, are y'all on Martin's friends list on Instagram?
I'm not sure. I
don't know.
I'm not sure.
Did y'all see his update he put up like yesterday?
No, did you screenshot it?
No.
Damn,
but he put up one up, and let's just say he looks just as wild, if not more wild, than he did at Olympia.
Yeah, he's been improving. Let me see.
He seems to get better every show he does this year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up even better.
Yeah.
He's gonna be good. I wonder if they're gonna play the conditioning game as hard. I don't know. They may just fill him up to the brim, which they always do, but we'll see. It'll be fun.
But everybody who saw the Olympia in person said Martin was the most peeled guy on stage and the best peaked guy. I think he's always the best peaked guy.
Honestly, could have had him in third place at the Olympia.
Oh, he was third. They just didn't want to make Derek cry on stage.
Hey, when I went and looked at the pictures, I feel like he was beating Derek. I gotta be honest with you.
What shots did he lose? He lost the back lat spread and back double. That's probably it.
I don't even know if he lost that.
I'm about to say I don't even really know, bro, because it was mad close.
Well, the thing is now conditioning wise, he didn't lose, but you got to think Martin when he hits his back lat spread, it doesn't open up right. He's really bound up, and it just kind of looks off. So he definitely lost the back lat spread. There's no
back
question.
Double was very close. You know,
I don't think it was close. I think Derek beat him, but that's just something he's going to improve on. He's going to come back. He's fucking my age. So what, 27?
Yeah. Derek had the best back double probably in the open. And honestly, in that comparison, I'm like, if he is beating him, it's not by a lot, bro. Which is crazy.
Martin's hamstrings were thicker than Derek's even.
I'm talking about the back. But also you got to look at his actual glutes were more in. Derek's were more in. Of course,
he's the best glutes in bodybuilding, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like the genetic layout of his glutes, right? Like the way they striate. I don't think anybody has that. But Martin's glutes were just as conditioned. Yeah, is that Derek got abs on his ass basically.
Well, here's the deal: Martin is so conditioned, but you don't know he's conditioned until he hits a shot.
Always, bro.
You know he's so bubbly. He has even if you're around Martin, you look at him. He's so bubbly. It's crazy.
Like him versus Nick. When they would stand there, you'd be like, "Oh, Nick looked grainier." But once he hit the pose, you're like, "Oh no, he's in better condition than Nick."
Dude, if you watch Martin hit his quads, literally there doesn't even look like there's skin on his. It looks like you could reach down there and literally touch his muscle.
Yeah.
Every head of his quad is feathered. And when he hits that crab most muscular, bro, like he needs to hold that for longer. That's a sick shot. He like only hits it for a second, but it's like probably his best shot.
Yeah, not many people can really look good in a crab like that, I feel.
No, I mean that's the best crab I've ever, besides maybe like Phil Heath, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Phil Heath looks good.
That's why he's getting Phil Heath comparisons, and some people some people run with it like, oh, but that's the seventh time. Yeah, we're not saying he's better than Phil Heath, or he's.
No,
We're just saying like we see the similarities, right?
yeah,
And like the way they peak, it's very hard to be that peeled in that round. Think about it, right?
yeah,
Being hard is a lack of fucking glycogen, basically, right? And then being that full is like being full of glycogen, which is water and carbs. So how can you be fucking dry as nails and be full as a house? So to do that,
you put it in the right
yeah,
place.
yeah, and Martin does that. Martin does that, but yeah, for him, unfortunately, when he's standing relaxed, you can't see the condition. You can't see the condition. You know, Stefan was talking about it. He said
Well,
because he doesn't have crazy deep separation unless he's in the pose. So he always wants him to keep pressure on his body. He like keep flexing backstage, keep posing, he wants to keep that muscle pushing against so he can see the condition. That means he can't be flat. If he's flat, it's not going to show. Not going to show. Well, that's
yeah,
also
it's not
why
gonna look good.
he posted that video like a week out or something, and everybody was like, he's not in shape. I'm like, bro, come on. When has Martin not been in shape? Like, let's be real. Even though I get it, in that video, he didn't look that shredded. He was probably just flat because he's a week out.
Yeah, he's flat and he's like, he's super white. So,
Exactly. Yeah. So you're not gonna
and I
see it.
mean, you're not gonna see anything going on.
All right. Let's do one more question to wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Starting a cut. Starting a cut. Doing zero cardio. Should I add in cardio first or take away food?
I throw in a little bit of cardio,
Mm-hmm.
You're doing nothing. I mean, I would do a little bit of cardio year round anyway, so.
Yeah.
I would. And if I wasn't doing a cardio, I would add in like 30 minutes of cardio first before lowering food, just to get your body going, metabolism going.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously your energy expenditure goes up, so you'll start losing. You might start dropping a little bit, start tightening up, and then that way, then you start pulling food a little bit.
Exactly.
I've always been, I always like to do cardio anyway year round, just because it mentally just gets me in the right start for the day.
I like it for
cardiovascularly.
just for digestive and blood sugar purposes anyway.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if 30 minutes of cardio don't work, you could always add in a DNP.
Oh, Lord. I was gonna say, I was like, who are we?
Exactly.
What team is this?
Yeah, good point. What team? we Team Fit Nation right now. All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. Let me not hold y'all too long. Hopefully, Kane is having a good shit outside.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Glad you got
Thank you so much.
There.